Hi, Summer at Santa Catalina parents. Angie here, and this is part 2 on homesickness. What can you do to help set your daughter up for success before she arrives at camp? So what can you do is that you can just simply talk to your daughter about her expectations about camp. Ask her what she's excited about. Ask her what her goals are. What does she want to learn while she's there? And also ask her if she's worried about anything or if she has anything where she's feeling nervous or anxious about it. Next is to validate her experience. So validate that if she is nervous or if she is anxious, that this is normal. It's normal to feel those feelings and also feel excited at the same time to do something new. And it could be that she's a returning camper and that she might be a little bit nervous even though she knows camp. Those are all normal experiences. And if your daughter is feeling any worry or concern towards homesickness, it's really important that she feel validated and heard around these experiences and these feelings. Next up is you want to encourage her to go a little bit deeper into any of those nervous feelings or that anxiety. So you can do this by simply asking her, let's talk about it, and verbalize the thing that she's worried about. What she might say, what if I don't make friends? And you can reflect back to her, what's something that you can do that would help you make friends? She may think, well, I could say hi to my roommate, or I could talk to the counselors. So get her to take the steps in her head, and it helps if she verbalizes it or even writes it down so that that worry doesn't spin out in her head into like the endless world of going into more and more worry. So get her to break it down a little bit. Once she has done that, then she is going to have a plan for what happens if any of those things come up while she's at camp. And her plan, get her to be a little specific. You know, if I'm worried I'm going to miss home, the plan is that she'll write a letter and then she'll talk to the counselor so that she has 2 actual firm steps that she can take while she's at camp and away from you. Next is that you want to reorient her to her excitement, to the things that she is looking forward to about camp. And there's going to be something that she's looking forward to, even if she has nerves around it. So you want to remind her that she is strong and that she is resilient and that camp is going to be awesome and a growing experience for her. Be her biggest cheerleader. If you are a returning family and your camper is expressing any sort of homesickness worry, that's okay too. Sometimes campers that are returning can experience some anxiety as well because maybe they're worried that their same friends aren't going to be there or they're going to have a new roommate or something like that. Follow these steps as well that I just mentioned. And finally, what you'll want to do is make sure that you communicate to the camp office via her health history profile by letting us know if she has any worries or anxieties around homesickness or being at camp in general. The more we know, the more we can be prepared to ensure that your daughter's experience is individualized to meet her needs. And finally, the last thing that we ask is that we ask that you don't make a deal with your daughter that if she stays a certain amount of days and she's still not having fun, that you'll come pick her up. The reason why we don't want you to do this is because what you're expressing to your daughter is that you're expressing that you don't think that she's going to be able to handle it. When I know that you are confident that she will be able to handle it, and what you might just be feeling is worry of what if she can't get through it. So be sure not to make any sort of deal with your daughter. Instead, opt to communicate with us so that we can co-create a plan and help your daughter grow and have a transformational experience.